All right, it's November 3rd, meaning we've been living on this island, Koh Samui, for 1 month already. We left Switzerland in early October. We're about to depart to Bali, where we're going to stay the next 2 months. Now, in this video today, I want to reflect on this very first month as digital nomad, tell you what I like, what I dislike, and just give you an update on our travels. Now, overall, I can say it's going as expected, and I expected it to be really good, which is the case. We faced some issues in the very beginning when we actually arrived. Very bad jet lag. I'm talking internet and power outage, and I'm talking dehydration. And if you want to know how we coped with these issues, then go back to the previous episode. I think it's episode number 45, if I'm not mistaken. But today I go into the pros and cons of living here, of living on your own, away from home. So let's go into the pros. Now, what I absolutely like is the weather. This is one reason why I left Switzerland, because I don't like the cold. I like to be in a warm place. And here in Koh Samui, it's actually really warm. Right now, rainy season, meaning there's also a lot of rain. And the first couple of days, the first week, entire first week, we didn't see the sun at all. It was just raining every day. However, still can wear a tank top and shorts because it's warm. It's really warm. And maybe you can see it behind me, maybe not, but there's so many fans in here. There's in every room. Con, because without it would be a pain. Like it would be a struggle. About 30 Celsius degrees on average. If I wouldn't have the aircon, I would just be sweating, which I like though. I like the hot weather. I like going out when it's so warm. I enjoy the sunshine, and right now it's sunny. The last 3 weeks have been much better. A lot of sunshine. I even burned my skin once. But honestly, what I enjoy the most is just getting up in the morning without having to put on a pullover and pants and like a jacket. I'm just gonna go out with my tank top, with my shorts, bright already. I can go to the beach for my daily walk, which is the next pro, obviously. We're very close to the beach, and it's just a wonderful way to get up, right? You know my morning routine by now. I go up, I hydrate, so I drink a glass of water, then I go for my daily walk, and this daily walk with some sun and at the beach without having people around, so good. It's just a different way of starting the day. No stress, I don't have to hurry, it's just so calm and relaxing. And then I listen to my podcast, listen to something positive, and absolutely love it. It's better than ever. My morning routine right now is really good. Come back from my daily walk. I journal for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then I have a protein snack and get my day started. So living close to the beach is awesome, also because I can take my daughter there. We often go there to pick some seashells, bring them here as a collection, and it's just good fun. Beach life is good, beach life is good. Next, we have the time difference, which I was not sure how it will turn out. Now, Switzerland is 5-6 hours behind, all right? Meaning when I get up in the morning, they're all sleeping. I have most of my clients in Switzerland, not all of them, but most of them are in Switzerland. And it turned out to be a very good thing that we are not in the same time zone. And so when I was in Switzerland, most messages early in the morning, get up, checking their phones, texting me a message or whatever at lunch, because then they have a lunch break, they have time to text me, time to make calls, time to give me an update on what's going on. Speaking about clients here, right? They are supposed to give me an update, how their workouts are going and diets are going, and send me their diet protocols and whatnot. And then in the evening again, right? When they're off work, when I maybe just went to the gym. And oftentimes I would have a lot of calls starting 9 a.m. in the morning until 9 or 10 p.m., right? And I'm not saying this is a bad thing, but even a 15-minute call would distract me from other tasks I was doing. Very normal, right? Like if you do a task, then you switch to another, and then you go back. It just takes time. You get into it again. Now, because I have basically no calls in the morning, again, because of time difference, I can focus so much on specific tasks, like the podcast or like writing an ebook or, you know, creating programs. I can do those things with hyper focus. So the early hours in the morning when I come back from the walk after having breakfast are super productive. It's literally this focus, this deep work. If you read the book Deep Work, you have to do that. He speaks exactly about that you need to have a time of the day where you just like focus on one thing without any distractions. And this I built here. And so I can tell the time difference has actually a positive effect. And I even told myself, no matter whether I go back to the same time zone, to Switzerland, I will keep the schedule. So I will not have any calls in the morning, no meetings, no calls, from let's say 6 in the morning until 12. Focus so well on specific tasks, and then later the day I can have all the calls and distractions and whatnot. So this turned out to be a great thing, the time difference. Then also, what I experienced is that stress levels are so much lower here. And I think various reasons. Number one, how I start my day. It's so relaxing at the beach, so calm. It comes down to not having calls early in the morning, right? It comes down to being away from stressed people, probably, because here on this island, it's more a relaxing lifestyle. Or at least the people I see here, they're not so hardcore into working like all day, every day. And this has an impact on me for some reason. I'm not saying I don't work anymore. I also don't say I don't work less. It's not the case, maybe a little bit less, but overall, I'm still putting in the work. I'm just less stressed. Maybe it has also to do with the fact that I just really like my life right now, and it makes just everything so much more enjoyable. And yeah, I really feel myself. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling strong, energized, feeling really good about myself because I'm less stressed, right? This then leads me to being more creative, right? Because when you have a lot of stress and when you have like so many calls and meetings all day long, then you don't have time to think and be creative. Now here I'm much more creative. Sometimes when I go for my daily walks at the beach, sometimes even when I'm on scooter, the best ideas come to mind exactly then. But it's certainly related to being less stressed. And I just mentioned the scooter, which is another thing I enjoy really much. We have a scooter right here in front of the apartment, so I can go out, hop on the scooter and go wherever. It's me, it's Lara, it's Gabriela, so the three of us are on one scooter. It feels illegal, but it's great fun and yeah, easy way of transportation, even though it's not the safest probably. We're very mobile and I really enjoy it. All right. Here the island is also not that huge, so even when we went down the island to the south, it took us like 40 minutes, and it went absolutely fine. So it's not that you have to take then a car. You're good with a scooter here for sure. Next thing I absolutely enjoy is family trips. So most weekends, I need to say every weekend. So usually it's Monday to Friday I work, and then on Saturday we do a family trip. Sunday maybe do some catch up on my work, but then again at least half a day we do something with the family. We go out, we go explore the island. And it's not that I couldn't do that back in Switzerland. I mean, there's plenty of things to do. However, more enjoyable with the sun being out, with, again, not having to dress many layers of clothes. Obviously, everything is new, so there's many things to explore. And then also it's more affordable, right? If we do a day trip here versus a day trip in Switzerland, how much you spend money-wise is, yeah, of a difference, right? Overall, I would say I have a much better work-life balance right now. This could obviously change. Just because it's the first month doesn't mean it's going to be like that forever. But just because I think we're in a new place and I like exploring and like seeing new things, making new connections, and all of that leads to me making more breaks. I always said that, by the way. I always said when the sun is out, when it's warm, I tend to have better work-life balance because then I actually go out way more. I go and enjoy the sun. This trip just confirmed this once again. And then lastly, my fitness is maybe not peaking, but I'm very happy with where I'm at. For once, I found a really nice gym. A lot of people go there, like motivational people. You know, there's some other content creators, there's very fit people, there is a lot of personal trainers in there. There's also like some CrossFitters and Muay Thai boxers, and I just like to surround myself with healthy and sportive people, and this helps me to get motivated to work on myself even more. And then obviously the foods. I love Thai curries, and yeah, I have 2 Thai curries a day, and I absolutely love it. It's also not difficult to eat healthily here, because again, they have chicken, rice, curry. This is a staple, part of their staple diet, and then a lot of seafood, and normally not too much sweet things. Obviously, you will find desserts in restaurants, but overall, I would say they have very clean and healthy diet. You also don't see a lot of obese people here. Aligns with my healthy lifestyle, really. But now I want to go into the cons, because it's not that only pros, although I have to say that the pros overweight the cons, like by a huge margin. As you can tell, I really enjoy it. I like it. But there's some downsides, or maybe I should say things that we could do better as a family, that we could improve on. And this would be, our daughter doesn't go to 𝗁𝗃𝗃 yet. So, well, this is a pro and a con, because on one hand, we can enjoy her more often. She's here in the apartment, and I can go for a swim in the pool, or we can do stuff together. Speaking of the pool, I think the cleaning machine just went on, so maybe you can hear the noise in the background. But anyway, Lara doesn't go to kindergarten. We actually visited one, and my fiance Gabriela, she was not that happy with how it looked. I think more so like the hygiene is the word. Just like how clean it is. Not the same as in Switzerland, obviously, and then we decided to not drop her there. It also comes down probably to the trust. When you're in a foreign place and you don't know the people and you don't know the place, and then you just give your kid away to strangers. No, she didn't want to do that. I hope that once we're in Bali that we can drop her there, at least for half a day, so we have a little bit more time for ourselves, and more importantly, that Gabriela has some time for herself too. And then another thing that we need to improve on is that I want to involve Gabriela gym performance more. This was actually our plan. We said, okay, we're going to travel, and this is not going to be a vacation, it's going to be a work and travel stay. And now, because Gabriela looks after Lara, I hope not the other way around, yeah, she cannot really do anything for gym performance. And I hope this will change, right? I hope this will change, so Gabriela has more time for herself and also more time for gym performance, so we can both work on this business here. Another thing that I dislike is how dirty the beaches are. This is a surprise to me. I thought like Koh Samui has all these beautiful, beautiful beaches. Not the case really, especially the one here where I go for my morning walk. There is a lot of glass, a lot of trash. Not as beautiful as I expected them to be. Now there's some more beautiful ones in the south. We could go there by scooter, takes about 30 minutes. They look nice, but comparing them to the beaches I've seen in Brazil, for example, yeah, there's no comparison. It's like it's different, very, very different, much cleaner there than here. Here's again a lot of trash. I didn't go in, by the way. I'm still afraid of sharks. So yeah, I think I already mentioned it, that the first few days we didn't have a lot of sun. I definitely missed it, and I was a bit afraid that our entire stay is going to be like that, but it wasn't the case. The sun came out, and now we are entering sunny days, so this is good. And then lastly, what I could probably improve is connection to my family. Just inform them a bit more often, give them an update, tell them how we are. It's obviously difficult for them because we were very close. We would see them very often, especially my parents, and now we're here and they can no longer see their granddaughter on a daily basis. And yeah, this is probably something I could improve on. Overall, I mean, you can tell by the way I speak, right? I'm really grateful for the experience, for this entire trip, that I have the opportunity to travel, to explore, to show my family the world and work on my online business at the same time. Really, really grateful for that. Overall, it's going as expected, really. Lara, the daughter, is much more chill than I thought. She doesn't complain about being far away from everything. She's really managing it very well. Personally, I feel really good. Business is going well. I have new thoughts, new ideas, I make new connections. Yesterday we went out to film something, a professional videographer and myself. And this is exactly what I was looking for, right? Making new connections, seeing new things, having new inspiration, and therefore I really enjoyed. Now, no stronger than yesterday episode without a learning. So here's the takeaway of today's episode. I would say moving abroad is difficult. It requires a lot of planning and organization. It can be very stressful, the entire planning part, and things will go wrong for sure. Again, I'm referring to the first few days here, and who knows what's going to happen next. There will be things going wrong for sure. There will be issues. Maybe we will miss a flight. Maybe we will have some COVID-related issues. Maybe we will get sick. Who knows? It can happen, and I'm aware of that. There are things that won't go as planned for sure, but it's totally worth it. It's totally worth taking those risks. It's a great experience. I can only recommend it. And if you're thinking of doing the same, again, I highly recommend it. Yes, go for it. Go for it. But yeah, that's for it for now. Once you're in Bali, thanks for tuning in. If you like this kind of content, then feel free to tell me, right? Say, hey Martin, I really liked this travel update, or drop a comment, or give this video a thumbs up, or give the podcast a review, whatever you want. Just let me know that you enjoy those, and then I will keep continuing them. All right, that's for it for now. See you in the next one, and have a great day. Cheers.